When I think back to that night, the irony still makes me shiver. I wanted to remind my husband of the love we once shared, the life we had built together, and how much he meant to me. Instead, I discovered the one thing I never expected, the truth that shattered everything. Daniel and I had been married for 12 years. 12 years of building a home, raising two kids, and navigating the ordinary chaos of life. Somewhere along the way, our relationship had shifted. We weren't as passionate, spontaneous, or even as connected as we used to be. But I believe that was normal in a long marriage. Love settles, right? It grows steady, becomes practical, and sometimes hides behind responsibilities. Still, I wanted to reignite something on his birthday. I wanted him to feel special, cherished. I wanted us to remember. For weeks, I had been secretly preparing. I decorated the living room with balloons and ribbons. I ordered his favorite foods, garlic butter steak, mashed potatoes, and chocolate lava cake. I even booked a babysitter, but she wasn't needed because my mom offered to take the kids overnight. It was perfect. A night just for us, no distractions, no interruptions. But the centerpiece of my plan was the gift. Months earlier, Daniel had admired a luxury leather watch at a store in the mall. He didn't buy it because it was expensive and he never mentioned it again. But I remembered. I saved, searched, and finally bought it. I wanted his eyes to light up when he saw it, the way they used to when we were young. The day of his birthday, I was buzzing with excitement. I cooked, cleaned, decorated, and slipped into the red dress I hadn't worn in years. It was his favorite. He once said I looked unforgettable in it. I hoped he would still think the same. At 8 p.m., I heard his car in the driveway. My heart raced. I rushed to the door, rehearsing in my head the big reveal. When he walked in, I greeted him with a smile and whispered, "Happy birthday, love." He looked at me, his eyes scanning the dress, the decorations, the candles glowing on the dining table. He smiled, but something was off. His expression wasn't of surprise or joy. It was more like discomfort. "You did all this?" he asked, his voice soft. "Of course," I laughed nervously. "It's your birthday. You deserve it." He kissed my cheek, but it was quick, distracted. We sat down to eat, and I tried to push the unease aside. We talked about the kids, his work, and small things, but the warmth wasn't there. He kept glancing at his phone, typing quick messages when he thought I wasn't looking. I tried not to let it bother me. Maybe it was work. Maybe it was just stress. But deep down, a seed of suspicion had already been planted. After dinner, I brought out the cake. "Make a wish," I told him as I lit the candles. He closed his eyes, smiled faintly, and blew them out. We clapped together like children, and for a brief moment, I saw a flash of the man I married. Then I handed him the small gift box. "One more surprise," I whispered. He opened it carefully. The watch gleamed under the light. I waited for his reaction, for joy, excitement, gratitude. But what I got was nothing like that. His face froze. His smile looked forced, almost pained. "Emma, this is wow," he said, his tone hollow. "You don't like it?" I asked, my heart sinking. "No, I do. It's perfect. I just wasn't expecting this." But in his eyes, I saw panic. Real panic. He excused himself, saying he needed a drink. As he walked to the kitchen, his jacket slipped off the back of the chair. That's when I saw it. A small, wrapped box peeking out of the pocket. Curious, I pulled it out. It was neatly wrapped with gold paper, tied with a ribbon. The tag read, "To Clara with love." Clara, his secretary. My hands trembled. My chest tightened. The air around me felt heavy, suffocating. He came back into the room, a glass in his hand, and froze when he saw me holding the gift. "Emma," he whispered, his face pale. "Clara." My voice broke. "Who is she to you?" His mouth opened, then closed. He looked like a man caught between lies and confession. "Emma, I can explain." "Explain?" "On your birthday night, when I've been planning everything for you, decorating, cooking, surprising you, you bring a gift for another woman?" The silence after that was unbearable. He finally admitted it. Clara wasn't just his secretary. She was his lover. For months, maybe longer. He said it wasn't love, just a mistake. But mistakes don't come with gifts labeled with love. Mistakes don't reply to messages during dinner. Mistakes don't steal away the smiles that used to belong to me. I felt my whole world collapse. 12 years, 2 children, a home we built together. And for what? For him to throw it all away for a woman who wasn't me. That night, I didn't cry in front of him. I couldn't. I was too shocked, too numb. I went to the bedroom, locked the door, and sat on the floor with the watch box still in my hands. The irony cut me deeper than any knife. I thought I was giving him the gift of love, of us, but instead, I uncovered the truth. The balloon still floated in the living room. The candles still flickered. The house looked festive, but inside, everything was broken. It was supposed to be the night of surprises, of love, of rekindling. But the only gift Daniel gave me was betrayal. And that was the gift I never expected.